Yeah.
What up, family? Back again with another exclusive video. As you know, it's your boy Agee, Sky Kid. This is your talent show podcast. So today I'm here with my brother. Without any further ado, we're gonna get right into it. So he's gonna introduce himself, and yeah, let's get into it.
All right, what's up, YouTube fam? My name is Jonathan, and I'm from Zimbabwe. A lot of people know me by the name Jandre, but if you look for me on YouTube, I'm having a food channel called Taste the World with Jay. So if you want to taste the world with me, just go ahead and click the subscribe button on my channel, and also please don't forget to subscribe over here too. And on Instagram, you can find me as Jonathan Jandre or Jonathan Siakaya. Yeah.
That's it, guys. As you can see, thank you, my brother, for acknowledging the invite.
Sure,
Hey,
fam.
it's been a minute. I've been hitting you up, man. Wanting you to come through, hey, man. I'm so
Sure.
happy you're here, man. So without any further ado, we're gonna get right into the video, man. I have so many questions to ask, man. Yo, I don't know even where to start. Yeah, so man, I'm very inspired by your journey, man, because I did a little research.
Yeah.
So all of your channels, hey, seems to be doing pretty well, man, and I really admire that. I can say very one of the people I'm looking up to right now.
No,
in this
I'm honored.
industry.
I'm
In this
honored.
industry, yeah. So I'll start by asking, like, how did you start? How did this whole idea of, of doing your thing start? Like,
All right, so I can say when I came to India, I saw the need for entertainment, but then the only thing that I could think of was Campus Crush. I don't know if you know Campus Crush. There's this show that's called Campus Crush where people go around, like if I have a crush, right, and you're the host, I come and tell you about my crush, and then you go to my crush, you talk to her before I get there, and then you get us close to each other, then we talk. That type of thing. Like, you leave us on camera talking, and I've been doing my reads there. If I fail, that's on me. So that was my first attempt. That was my first attempt here on YouTube. So my first video that I made had like 1,500 views in like a day, which is a really amazing thing, right?
Hey,
but then I had to sit down, right, wait for more people to come, but then it was all blank. People didn't want to come because, well, the guy that I made the first video with was, his reels didn't win. So there were people were getting like afraid, like, I go on the show and then the girl be like, nah, I'll be telling myself maybe Kwababa would have saved me.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so people didn't come, and then I'm like, okay, what is the other thing that I love doing? I love making short films. I love making movies, but it's just that, finance-wise, a movie is a really big thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, what else do I love? And I'm like, oh, wait, I love food. I know a lot of people right now are saying, what do you mean you love food? You look like a skinny human being. But like, my father gave me a talent where my metabolism just do the thing. And no matter how much I eat, I'm just the way I am. So like, I was like, yeah, let me try food content. So I started watching other people who were doing food content. Like, I'm really inspired by this guy called Sunny, who has a channel called Best Ever Food Review Show. And then there's Mark Waynes, who has his channel, Written Mark Waynes, on YouTube. So I was like, yeah, I can do that. I got, some little bit information and data about editing, so I can reach to the extent one day. So I'm like, okay, let me do it. So the first time I did it, it was really good, right? And then I had this friend of mine, shout out to Mac. His name is Mac Innocent Madzima. He has a channel on YouTube called Mac Madzima. He does travel vlogging. So he was like, I think you should do this and this and this and this and this. So he gave me like a constructive criticism, something like that. And then from there, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try improve. Like, if you check my older videos, I wish I had my first channel. You would see my older videos, bro. If I show people right now, I'll be so humiliated. Like, what am I making? What was I making? What was I thinking? Yeah. But with each and every day, you grow. That's how the game goes. So this is how I started. Well, it started as a totally different idea, and then now I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so inspiring, man. That's so inspiring. I'm so inspired. So now, it's obviously when you decide to do something, man, like, people around you, especially people you expect support and love, you know,
Yeah.
they don't really show up in those kind of moments. So how did you handle that, or was it different for you?
Well, it wasn't different. I think it's the same for every content creator, because for me, actually, what I had to do was I cut off this one guy. Because guess what this guy did? I made a video public, and I'm like, sharing my links to the people that I think are close to me, right? Then I shared the link to him, right? And then, like, after 5 minutes or so, he uploaded a link of this other, celebrity in our country. He had a song, and then so he posted that song. And I'm like, you know what, bro? You can also, post my link on your statuses so that you can push my what? My views.
Yeah.
And he's like, these people are already well known, bro. So, and I'm like, I have a question. Was this guy well known when he started, or the people that were close to him supported him? But then in my mind, I'm like, you know what, dude, don't answer that. It's fine. You know what, you do what you gotta do. I do what I'm gonna do, and that's it. So I don't know how this really happens, but like the people who are really close to you most of the time do not support you. I think maybe they'll be saying that we know this guy, what else could you make? But yeah, but then you have other friends who totally believe in you. Like I have this guy called TJ. I have this guy that I just told you about, Mac, and he's the one who just kept on pushing me. At some point, he would even sponsor my traveling and be like, AJ, you know what? I'm going to this place. Let's go together. I do travel vlogging, and then you focus on the food part, and then you make your videos. And he also helped me shoot some of my videos. So yeah, it's both ways. There are friends who will support you, and there are many friends who feel as if supporting you is total bullshit. Because they think that you're not gonna make it. Like you're just gonna be like other people who create content, and at the end of the day, they give up and nothing happens, right? So, two-way street.
That's so true, man. I feel like I can resonate because
right.
I'm at that point, man.
Yeah, but you're gonna trust me. You're gonna get somewhere. If you can look in the world, the people who are not believed in most of the time are the people who are making money right now. Like like I'm really inspired by the story of this guy that I just told you about, Mark Waynes. Mark Waynes is a person who was, I think he picked garbage at some point, and then he was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. Let me just start creating content when I visit a restaurant. Let me just try to film there, do a voiceover type of thing. And then from there, people started liking his vibe. People started liking what he does. And then, bam, right now, I think he has 11.7 million subscribers. He's really big. Like, if you make a video right now, in the next 30 minutes, it'll be having like 100K. So I would say most people do not believe in the people who are actually going to make it. And they believe in the people who are not gonna make it, believing that they're gonna make it. So at the end of the day, their hearts are going to be crushed on the side that they supported. But then at some point they'll be like, bro, I learned with this person. Once upon a time, before he became famous, I knew this guy. But then now the question is, what did you do? What did you contribute for that guy to get there? Right? They won't be able to answer that question. So if that is happening to you, you're definitely guaranteed greatness. It's gonna work out, and you just have to keep on pushing.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Yeah, and then you see in this journey, man, everybody has like, what do they call it, like a turn back moment where you feel like, man, is this really working? Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like how was that stage or that situation for you?
Yeah, so for me, it was actually a heartbreaking one, because like, this is not the channel that I just told you is not my first channel. So what happened in 2020, actually I started that channel in 2022, right? Started doing food vlogging and all, right? But in 2023, when I had about 8,000 subscribers and that channel was about to get monetized, I just woke up and the channel is deleted, right? I tried to look what happened. I go to my emails and I saw this email written by this one Zimbabwean Han. I don't know what animosity she has toward me. Like she's like I used a remix of a song that was remixed by my friend, right? And then I thought that the rights are going to be for my friend because he's the one who remixed it, right? But then the rights were of that lady, and she's like, you used my content, so strike. and then my channel was gone just like that. I tried to appeal to YouTube, you know, maybe I could delete those videos and start and continue with my channel, but they didn't approve it. So I lost the channel and I broke down. There were moments I thought that, you know, this is just like a waste of time. I should just focus maybe on something else, because, you know, I worked for like a year and then now everything is just down in the drain. Then my friend Mac was like, hey bro, you know what, stuff happens, right? But then that doesn't mean that you're dead. If you're still alive, it means that you still have a chance to continue doing whatever you were doing. So just start over, rebrand or something, you know. So I'm like, okay, rebranding. Not gonna lie, the first name that I had given to my channel, I hated it, but I didn't know how I can change it with the same channel, you know. So the first channel's name was like Food Addict Jonathan. First of all, you know, when you're trying to make people enjoy your content, you don't put a negative word. Addict was terrible. Honestly. So I rebranded, right? And then I placed the name Yummy Yonder Show. But then I was like, nah, this ain't working. Like if you check my older videos, you would actually see when I was writing Yummy Yonder Show, blah blah blah. But then I actually saw that, nah, this is not working either. I don't like it. Then I'm like, okay, let me go for Taste the World with Jay, because I think that, no, I believe in myself that once upon a time there's going to reach a point whereby I'll be able to explore different culinary perfections in different countries. So it'll be Taste the World, not Taste India, limiting myself. So it's gonna be Taste the World with Jay. So yeah, that was my turn back. Like it was terrible, but yeah, I'm here.
Hey, keep getting inspired, man. Hey, man.
Nah, I'm happy to know that.
It's a very, very powerful and very inspiring story, man, that you're sharing with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to acknowledge what a privilege it is, man, to be sitting here with you, man. You know,
Right,
you could have been
here,
somewhere
man.
else doing a lot of things, hey, when you're busy, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, so now how do you keep the balance? Because you said you're studying this.
Yeah.
Which program are you doing?
Well, my program is something that is linked to, you know, acting, film directing type of thing, script writing. It's basically bachelor's of arts in theater. So yeah, that's what I do.
So there's some sort of like alignment between
my channel and
what you do. That's amazing. I didn't know that. So there's no balance thing available.
Well, there is, because like my channel is more of me being realistic, right? So I have to give people the authentic reaction to the food that I'm trying. I don't have to fake it so that they go and try the food and they'll be like, Jay was capping, you know.
The food is really bad.
Yeah, so I would want to give people the authentic and original, you know, expression. But then acting is a different thing. So I'm actually trying to set up another channel where I'll be making short films and putting them there. So with acting, you need to make something mechanical. You know, it's not so real, but once you reach to that stage, right, you'll be able to retaliate to a certain situation like you do in real life. So it's somewhat linked, but not so linked. You get it? So yeah, that's how it is. So balancing it's hard actually, because you know we got 9 to 5, right? Actually, sometimes for me, if we are doing rehearsals for plays, it will go for like until maybe 8 or 9 p.m. when we are rehearsing. You get it? So time might be less. Right now I know that I have to vlog on Sunday and one free day that I have in the middle of the week. If I don't do that, it means that I'm screwed for the whole week. I have to wait for the upcoming week. So I have to make sure that everything that I do, I make sure that on Sunday I'm free, on Wednesday I'm free, so that I can make content. And also some other times my videographer, who's also my friend TJ, might be having class. So I might have to maybe use one day of the week when he's free, then I can make content, maybe 2 videos, then I'll take time to edit them. Yeah. Editing is another problem also, because editing one video I can take up to like 3 days. So it means that I have to write assignments, I have to also edit
videos.
And also, like with my videos, I write scripts of my introduction and all that, so I have to try balance that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's a lot. Hey, man, it's not as simple as it looks like.
Yeah,
on the
well,
outside,
we're trying to make it simple, you know,
Mm.
but then, you know, because people think that it's simple, they don't appreciate the hard work. You get it? So, like, I once worked for someone. He said he wants me to push his YouTube channel. I did that gladly, but then he was now telling me that I'm not doing my job, right? And I'm like, cool, no problem. If you think I'm not doing my job, come over one time. Let's work together. Let me show you how I do whatever I do. He came in and is like, at the end of the day, he's like, so this is what you go through each and every time that you make a video. And I'm like, yeah, and I tell you to pay me more. You don't want to pay me more. This is what I go through. And he's like, damn, this is a lot. I really never understood that you go through all these process and all that. So the reason why a lot of people do not appreciate the hard work and the product of, you know, what you have done is because they really don't know what comes in the making of that project. So once you finish, they see this, seamless edits. They'll be like, nah, he's just used to it. Nah, it's just easy to do. But then you have to sit down and crack your head so that they can see that content. So yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So yeah, that's how it goes.
Thank you, man. Hey, keep dropping these bombshells, man. You keep dropping these bombshells. Hey.
Yeah.
So, going back to the academic side, what was like one of your cultural shocks when you first came into India?
All right, so I cannot say I had cultural shocks because the thing is, my mom is a person who loves watching Indian soapies. So, you know, from the soapies, I saw a lot of things, right? But then I can say my cultural shock, it's not a cultural shock, but it's just a general shock. From the movies, Indians make it as if, you know, they're some decent human beings. Like, they don't smoke, they don't have sex before marriage and all that.
That's
right?
a good one.
Bro, I came here, my first day at school, I'm coming back from school, I'm in a rickshaw. I see this 18-year-old looking girl, not a guy, girl, smoking, and she was seated, raising her leg like this. Right? And she was like, I'm like, what? You know, that type of thing, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
so
that's
these
wild.
people, I know. Then I started having conversations with Indians. Many of them, I'm not saying all of them are like that, but many of them are like that. So you will have a conversation, like a 30 minutes conversation, which is decent. But as soon as an Indian guy asks you, like, do you have a girlfriend? Know that the conversation is about to go dark. And now he'll be asking you, did you guys have sex? This guy will be asking you, have you ever, like, fucked a guy? What do you mean? What do you... You know, that type of thing. This other time I'm in campus, right? And then this other guy comes. They were actually a group. And they're like, you know, the guy was a beatboxer. And he's like, whatever beats like that he was doing. And I'm like, what's up? Right? And then the guy is asking, do you know where this beat is from? And I'm like, nah, I don't. And then the girl came to me and she was like, Pornhub. And I'm like, what? Look, I'm 19, I'm 20, I don't even know the sound from Pornhub. And now you, 17-year-old looking girl, you're coming to tell me that you know the beat of Pornhub by heart. If you look at them, bro, those people do not even kiss in movies. I think it started recently that they now kiss in movies. But like in 2022, right? The movies that we would see, those people would never kiss, right? When they want to kiss, right? Maybe they'll maybe cut the scene. And we African kids be like, what the hell? We want to see the goddamn kids, you know? But then now I come here, bro. I see what these guys do and I'm like, okay, I was misled. This is not what I thought. So that's the shock that I can tell you that I experienced, because that was a big one. That was a big one.
That's so true, man. Like,
right?
And then there's this thing they do, like when they ask you for pictures,
Yeah.
okay, they're like, they want the picture, so you should give them your number.
Yeah.
And then now they start texting you like the type of text is funny, bro. They
Yeah,
send emojis.
bro, it's
Like,
crazy.
Is that normal? Is that
It's not normal. But then, like, there's this one time, my classmate, right? he came, he greeted me, he shake my hand, and he's hugging me, right? And I'm like, okay, cool, right? He slid his hand down to my ass, and I'm like, whoa.
Bro,
Now,
that
bro,
was wild,
listen. The next time you're gonna try that shit, I'm gonna punch you right straight in the face, and I'm gonna break your nose. From there, he hated me, and I'm cool with it. Cause what do you mean you didn't touch my ass and you're a dude, bro?
He literally,
He slid it down, and I'm like,
bro, that's
what?
wild, bro.
It's
That's
crazy.
wild, bro.
It's wild.
That's crazy, man.
So yeah, that's pretty much that's what I can say on the podcast. I'm sure there are a little bit of like kids out there that won't be able to listen to the other things that are crazy. So, yeah.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Moving on, man. So the next question is: so, what was like your worst experience when you came this side? What you would call this was a horrible, terrible experience.
Okay, my terrible experience.
It can be in a form of like maybe it was a breakup, a relationship.
Okay. Let me start with this. Again, not all Indians are like this, right? But then many of them are scammers, bro. Even the ones who have like, the well-established businesses, those people who scam the hell out of you. Guess what? I wanted to buy this other toy gun, right? It looked so decent, but I wanted to use it in my short film. So it looked so decent, looked so real, right?
I think I know the gun.
It's not that one. It's a different one that I ordered.
Okay.
This one is like my last option.
Alright.
So I'm like, can you, I want this gun. And then they told me that it's for 2,000. And I'm like, 2,000?
2,000.
That's a lot. There's no way that they are gonna scam me of 2,000 because
2,000.
they know 2,000 is a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I can buy my whole month grocery with that money.
Bro, 2K is a lot.
So I'm like, okay, 2K, fine. I ordered it, right? It took about a week to come. It came, and I'm like, now it's the day, right? I went to pay for the order. I took it to my place, but then before I went to my place, I felt the weight. I'm like, nah. This ain't it, bro. But you know what? Let me give them a benefit of a doubt. They have an office and all that, right? No problem. I get to my place. The thing looks like a 5-year-old toy, toy gun. Like, you see those small toy guns that 5-year-old play with.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be an AK-47. If it is an AK-47 toy, it's supposed to be a minimum of 90 centimeters long, right? But then it was like this. Bro, and I'm like, and it has these weird colors, like, yellow, green, blue.
Damn.
And I'm like, what type of a gun is this, right? Then they said, if you have queries, we'll give you a number that you can call. I'm calling that number. The nigga is talking in Punjabi, bro. I don't understand Punjabi. I understand Hindi, but I don't understand Punjabi. So I'm telling him that this package is not good. I need to return it. And the guy tells me that, wrong number. And then he goes ahead and cuts the call. Tomorrow I go to their office. I tell them, hey, this is a default package. This is not it. And they're like, we are not the ones who brought the delivery. We are the ones who just give it to you. So you should contact the owner of the company. I'm like, where am I gonna get the number of the owner of the company? What do you mean? So yeah, that's my terrible experience. I know some people be saying, nah, 2,000 ain't shit, but look, I can buy my whole month groceries with that. So that was my worst. And one of my worst, it was a breakup. I'm not gonna talk about it, but yeah, it was a breakup. Yeah. Bro, you give, like you put all your eggs in one basket and you're like, you see this one? This is gonna be my final bus stop, bro. After graduation, we're going back together home. I'll introduce her to my family. She'll introduce me to hers. Type of thing. And then that ended in, 24 hours. Just like that. So yeah, those 2 experiences. Oh damn, another one. I bought a drone for 4,000 rupees and the drone couldn't fly. I tried taking it back, they couldn't take it back. Yeah. So these people, scammers.
Scammers, man. Scammers, man.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
quickly. The gun one is crazy.
I know.
The gun one is crazy, man.
Yeah.
The gun one is crazy, man. Yeah, so this one is like really one of those questions people they don't like ask that often. So
Okay, cool. Let's have it.
who is Jonathan to you?
All right, so let me say this. Jonathan is a cave that I know that when I go to, I'm safe. I feel like, I'm that type of a lone wolf who knows that if I'm going through shit, yeah, I can have people to talk to, but at the end of the day, I'm alone in my room and I am my own strength. So I would say Jonathan is my strength. Jonathan is the reason why I keep going. If I didn't feel like myself is the only space that I can be myself, that would mean that I'm not proud of the person that I've become. But I've gone through things that a lot of people are not able to handle, and I'm proud of Jonathan. So I would say Jonathan is someone that I would look behind and be like, you survived that. You are a G. You're strong. You're amazing. And you're bound for greatness. Like, my friends know that. Each and every time that I talk about myself, I tell them that one day after they get married or have kids, they will watch me on TV and be like, what? This is my guy. I know this guy. You see, kids, this is your uncle. Type of thing. Yeah. So that's what I can say Jonathan is for me.
Love the confidence, man. Love the confidence. So what's one thing you think, do you feel like misunderstood in, or that you think you wanna let people know, that you feel like it's misunderstood about you?
Okay, there's actually a lot of things that a lot of people misunderstand about me.
The most like remarkable one?
I cannot say I have the most remarkable one, but I inherited much of my mother on my face. So
okay.
A lot of people, especially girls, would look at me and be like, that nigga can never have one girlfriend. So yeah, they'll be like, I'm a player. That type of thing. So yeah, to people watching, I am a player, okay? I just managed to get my father's genes, which are on the good side, and my mom more here. So at the end of the day, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's what I can say. It's mostly, misunderstood by a lot of people. Yeah, that's the one thing. And the other thing is, people watch my videos, mostly my reels, and they think that I'm this person who is always crazy. But then people who do have conversations with me can testify that I'm for my age, I'm one of the people that they can consider as visionary and mature. And even though I have moments of being bubbly and crazy and all that, but yeah, I'm that person.
I can also vouch for that, man. You definitely have the vision. You definitely have the vision.
Yeah, so that's it.
So before we end the show, man, what's one thing you'd like to say to the people as like encouragement or motivation, or your best quote or favorite quote?
Well, I cannot say I have a favorite quote. Like with quotes, if I look at people who make the best quotes, look at their life, most of the time they're full of shit. So I would say something that I would tell somebody out there is that I think I told you about the channel that I have, off camera, which is about people, things that people are going through, and I've seen a lot of dark stories there, and I realize that people are going through a lot, but then many of them aren't capable of holding it. They're not capable of living through it and getting over it. Some people would even want to attempt to take their own life and all that, But then after what happens, there's always tomorrow. No matter what happens, there's always tomorrow. If you take a look, I don't know what's the name of the actor, but there was an actor who was jailed before. He became an actor, and then after he came out of jail, he became one of the well-known actors in the world. So it's not the dark phase that determines the person that you're gonna be. It's how you get back up on your feet. So this is what I would say. So just be strong for yourself and make sure to get back on your feet no matter how many times you fall. Yeah.
That's deep, man. That's deep.
Yeah.
Powerful stuff. Heavy stuff, man. Man, I'm so happy you came through, man. Thank you, my brother, for showing up.
Yeah.
Good energy, good vibes, man. Definitely, I hope, we'll have another show.
Yeah,
second episode.
Yeah,
Looking
definitely.
forward to that. Without any further ado, make sure you hit the subscribe button, you like, you follow, and make sure to also go on his page, subscribe, follow, do all the good stuff, guys. See you on another video. Shout out.
All right then. I hope this